It all comes down to this, baby. It all comes down to this. Who will face the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl? We're going to fucking find it out. Detroit, a miserable sports city, and also a miserable city, all in all, has managed to get themselves to the NFC Championship. But they must face the big bad San Francisco 49ers. It some struggles against the Packers. They barely got by. The doors open for Jared Goff and the Lions to come in here to San Francisco and light it up and show these liberals how it's done in Detroit. They've got plenty of weapons. They've got plenty of heart. And now they've got a chance to write history. 49ers versus Lions. Loser goes home. Winner goes to the Super Bowl, etching their names in the history books for the rest of time. And here we go, folks. It's all about to begin. Let's fucking get it. Yeah, baby. White running backs matter, dude. This could be their only chance, man. This could be the last chance that they ever get in Detroit. Kind of like how Jacksonville made it to an AFC championship with Blake Bortles. I mean, I don't know. This team seems like it's constructed pretty well for the future, though. This Lions team. I think your running back is probably solved for the next 3 years. Quarterback is solved for the long term. You got to keep improving and working. They're pretty set, though. They got that rookie tight end, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Get him some fucking money, dude. They could be good. They'll be good for a couple years, I would assume. Dan Campbell, though, man. Motor City Dan Campbell. A lot of people want to see this guy be successful. They talk about him a lot on like Pat McAfee show. Motor City Dan Campbell. Seems like a stand-up guy. You know, one of those hard-nosed types of coaches that aren't really as popular in today's NFL. You see a lot of offensive wizard type of guys. Shanahan, Kevin Stefanski of the Browns. The Chargers had that dude. You see a lot of those guys popping up as head coaches. Dan Campbell, he's like a mean, big defensive guy. Both these teams 12-5, man. If you really compare them, though, yeah, you're going to be picking the 49ers. I mean, my favorite number to judge teams, of course, the SRS. Talked about it in the previous show. The difference between the Lions and the 49ers is 7 points. Thus, we have a 7-point spread. Hey, with that said, though, the difference between the Ravens and the Chiefs was 10 points in favor of the Ravens, and the Chiefs just won on the road. So, I mean, throw out all your numbers. Everybody puts their pants on one leg at a fucking time. Although maybe except Christian McCaffrey, he probably just jumps into his pants. What, Luke? The sample size for what? Do you not? The sample size doesn't mean like just one overarching thing. It's like a probability. It's like a principles of statistics term. You gotta like sample size of what? Of who? I mean, if you're talking about these two teams playing each other? Do we have a sample size of them head to head this season? That could be a good question. I don't know if we have a sample of that. No, I don't think they played. No, these two teams did not play each other this year. So we don't have any kind of sample size of them going head to head. Yeah. Bob had bitch tits. Oh, poor Bob. Lions QB. Goff? He doesn't have, oh, no, it's just because he has them weird shoulder pads. Sometimes those shoulder pads make them look like they have tits. Like the kickers, dude. The kickers sometimes, or the punters, will look like they have some bitch tits. Because their pads are way too big for their body. Wait, who wears number 49 for the 49ers? I've never thought about that. This dude's wearing a 49 jersey for the 49ers. Oh, they're doing a flyover. America! They just firebomb, dude. they firebomb San Francisco as a Trump flag waving. The beginning of the Civil War starts tonight. A lot of those people want a civil war. You don't want that. If we want to band together as free people and overthrow our authoritarian government, then yeah. But a civil war between factions of essentially sheep is not good. That's not fucking good at all. Like the left and the right is going to have a war, dude. Yeah, right. What should happen is the left and right band together and just fucking take out the government. I don't know about that either. Because then we have a decent system in place. It's just abused by these globalists trying to usher in the New World Order. Oh, Matt Breida. Oh, you can have two guys with the same number now in the NFL? Interesting. I know they can in preseason. I feel like that should be like a banned number for the 49ers. Retired? I don't know. Like only fans can wear it? I'd say, yeah, I don't know. Well, the Browns, you can't wear 32 on the Browns because of Jim Brown. Every team has a couple of retired numbers. Who is the last guy to have their number retired in the NFL? The Cavs should have retired. They shouldn't have let Colin Sexton have Irving's number. Everybody knows you can't wear 23. You cannot wear 23 on the Cavs. No. That shit's retired as hell. But 2, Kyrie Irving's number, that got swooped up quick by Colin Sexton. I would have said, no, you can't have that shit. Irving and LeBron, man. Yeah, 42 for the black guy, whatever his fucking name was. Was it? I don't know, probably something Jackson, dude. I don't fucking know. Lamar Jackson, yeah, 42. Oh, no. Was it Damian Robinson? Jackie Robinson. I'm just kidding, guys. I know that. It's a joke. I know who Jackie Robinson is, Polly. I know that's why they retired 42. Yeah, fucking black guy, dude. They all wear 42. All right, there's a lot of like fucking guys I never heard of. Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, they got Pat Tillman on there. Bills have Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith. Panthers have a lot of guys. The Browns, we got Otto Graham, Jim Brown, Ernie Davis, Don Fleming, Lou Groza. Green Bay retired Brett Favre. So I assume they retire Rodgers too. You can't really retire. You can't. I feel like they kind of fucked up with some of these old time guys and kind of jumping the boat. Because like once you've retired like 10 dudes, you can't really retire many other guys. So for the like 100 years from now, dude, they're not gonna be able to retire numbers anymore. But like this dude Jan from 1967, bro, number 3 on Kansas City, dude. Never heard of these dudes. I don't know, like Marshall Falk. Should he have really gotten his number retired? I guess. Yeah. It should be more guys like your Dan Marinos and your Tom Brady's and your Chris Carters. Not your Bruce Armstrongs and Jim Lee Hunts and Steve Nelsons. No one's going to know who the fuck those guys are. My ex-wife, I suck, dude. She really wanted to watch that movie, dude. I needed to do things where sometimes you just shut the fuck up and suck. You know what I'm saying? Your girl wants to watch a Jackie Robinson movie. I kind of was making fun of it. Well, damn, Detroit picking up where they left off. Running the ball with David Montgomery. I found a bunch of David Montgomery rookie cards looking through all my shit. I hadn't kept him with my good rookie cards. Now I got to keep him with my good rookie cards because he's been balling out. All right, let's see how smooth this Lions offense can look. I mean, they really just running the ball, just looking good. Now a little pass out to the tight end. First down. Who'd the Lions play last? Oh, yeah, the Buccaneers. So they haven't had like a true test in the playoffs yet. The Rams were, I mean, yeah, they were pretty strong. End around to Jamison Williams, and they're getting the young man involved. Really technically a rookie. There he goes. He does not go down. And finally, I don't think that has happened yet in this young man's career. Okay, he had 1 touchdown rushing this year and 2 receiving. You know, he's had some issues with injuries, being suspended for gambling, but he was the first round pick in 2022, 12th overall. That's drafted high. And they got him on an end around that, boy, bumbling and stumbling and fucking his way into the end zone with burning speed. I don't think last year, I guess he had 1 touchdown as well. But coming into this, man, 25 catches for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's ran the ball 4 times for 69 yards and a touchdown. They haven't really used him yet in his career much. I guess he did get up to 400 yards this year almost. 354 receiving. He just didn't do anything as a rookie. Only played 6 games. See, it's weird, though. As a rookie, he had 1 rush but it went for 40 yards. So it's like, get this fucking guy involved more, man. Man, they waited till the biggest game of the year to whip him out. He housed that shit. That is interesting. I didn't think about that. I don't know if anybody just saw that, but the Bears. Remember, Harbaugh was a coach. I have a few cards. I have a few Harbaugh cards from back when he played quarterback, and he was quarterback for the Bears. A lot of their fans wanted him as head coach, and they decided to keep Eberflus instead of going after Harbaugh. The problem is, if you don't get Harbaugh, you probably can't get Eberflus back. I guess you could keep Eberflus and pursue Harbaugh at the same time. And if you don't get Harbaugh, yeah, but that's going to get all over the media. And then Eberflus is going to be like, why am I fucking head coach? If you're looking for another one, why am I even here? You don't want me? Fine, I'm out. I don't want to coach for a team that doesn't want me. Yeah, Barry Sanders. We've talked about him. I think he was the best running back of all time. His stats are there, but mainly the eye test. But damn, yeah, Lions have quite the rushing attack. Goff doesn't do shit. But Montgomery, Gibbs, and then they get this Craig Reynolds. Wait, Craig? His name's fucking Josh Reynolds. What? There's another Reynolds? I guess he's a running back. Okay, never mind. I guess scratch him out then. Montgomery, Gibbs, and Jamison Williams on some trick plays. How does nobody tackle him? That was so bad by the 49ers. That's like they didn't come to fucking play today. First things first, you had multiple offensive linemen heading to the outside. But the bulk of the 49ers defense crashed inside. I saw two offensive linemen flying outside. The ball's going there. You kind of had a chance to let him only get 2 yards. Whoever that was, number 2, Lenore or whatever, couldn't even fucking come close. It looked awful. He looked like he didn't come to play. And the other guys that tried to tackle, what, were they up late last night? Was there a fucking fire alarm in their hotel room? We would know about that shit. Yeah, that shit would get in the media. They every single person on the team simultaneously. Their girlfriend broke up with them, and they all went out last night to party, drown their sorrows. Man, I don't care about no Super Bowl. My girl left me. I can't do it. And look, here's already a 3rd and 9. They're about to go 3 and out. Yeah, I'm glad I picked the Lions to cover. They might win this fucking game. San Fran was not that great against last week. I mean, they were at the end. Purdy on 3rd down throws to the outside, and he's got Ayuk. So let's not just totally jump ship too early here. That was a really good throw to the outside. That's way harder than it looks. Yeah, that's a fucking amazing throw. That's hard. to hit him on the sideline like that so he can get his feet in. All right, well, another shot for the defense here. And there's a deep shot downfield, nearly intercepted. Purdy got fucking blown up. There might be a goddamn penalty the way he got blown up. And Sutton had that ball tracked. It's just he is a defensive player and they don't know how to catch. Dude literally clapped. I don't know if maybe his arm got kind of pushed by Ayuk, but he literally fucking clapped, dude. That is not how you catch the ball. Purdy again getting fucking licked. This time got it off to Debo. First down. They're in Lions territory, but my goodness. Purdy, as soon as he's letting these balls go, is just getting plummeted. And they're going to get a delay a game. Oh, they snap it just in time. Toss outside to McCaffrey. Good job by the Lions defense. They are going to get a yard out of that, though. Oh, I did pay my nice. I did pay my YMCA. I can go to the Y. I thought I didn't pay that. I can go to the gym. Let's go. Hell yeah. I didn't realize that, dude. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I gained some weight, fellas. I gotta get my shit together. I had a fuck it last week. I didn't do much. I gotta get my shit popping. Damn. They have 70. What? It says that the 49ers have 73 games of championship experience amongst their roster. So there's guys that have played multiple championship games because they don't even have 73 players on the team. And the Lions only have 8. They only have 8 times that their players have appeared in a game. Goff has. Goff's been to a Super Bowl with the Rams. Did he only make one NFC championship with the Rams, though? Was there a year that he lost? It probably was. That is kind of interesting that Stafford and Goff ended up playing each other in the playoffs, and Goff got the better of them. Now the Rams are on a downward trajectory. Meanwhile, the Lions are going up. Although with some of these young guys coming up for the Rams, you can make an argument that they could improve, and because they did have that one. 2022 was real shitty. Stafford was hurt all year. At one point, they had Baker Mayfield in there trying to win games for him. Who was that other guy? John Walford or whatever. They had some random dudes. Baker was like a big upgrade. Shit. Now, all in all, the Rams got a Super Bowl out of it. But that team was also incredibly stacked, and I think Goff could have done the same fucking thing. But yeah, when it came down to business, they faced each other in the playoffs, and Goff won. And he was the guy that they said, we have this super stacked roster. We need a better quarterback. More experienced. I don't know if that really worked out for them. I think they could have won a Super Bowl with Goff. But I don't know that for a fact. They would have had more draft picks, too, that they could have just traded for other dudes. Yeah, they could have kept Goff and you actually use those draft picks and hit on a couple guys. So they have some youth. They found a way to find some youth up on that team, though, with Puka Nacua and Tutu and Kyron Williams and shit. I guess they are kind of on the uptrend as long as Stafford has good football left in him, which he appears to. 49ers still have the ball. It's been a long drive. Toss outside to McCaffrey goes absolutely fucking nowhere. San Fran is moving the ball, but Detroit looked a lot better doing it. Detroit just marched down the field. The 49ers are kind of, well, they're being like 49ers, dude, chiseling away for gold. And they're getting somewhere with that chiseling. They're on to something, but they're having a tough time reaching the gold. Oh, shit. Ball gets tipped up into the air and nearly intercepted. I am kind of rooting for my dude McCaffrey, though. I want to see him win a Super Bowl. And I have the Lions to cover 7.5, so I don't really need them to win. So I'm kind of rooting for the 49ers to win. Although a Lions versus Chiefs matchup, I don't think if you're Kansas City, are you really rooting for the Lions? I don't think so. The 49ers are almost, I mean, these teams have the same record. I feel like San Fran is a little, they're like the uppity, yuppie team. They have all the talent and all the star players, but if you go out there and fucking smack them in the mouth and get physical with them, man, they don't really want smoke like that. I mean, they do a little bit. Obviously, it's NFL. Everybody fucking on that field wants some smoke, dude. You don't make it to the NFL like a personality trait. You know, I'm nice, I'm friendly, and I want the fucking smoke. Like NFL players, other than kickers and punters, like it's a personality trait. They've wanted smoke their whole life, dude. Well, here you go. Here's one of my favorite kickers, Jake Moody, a 48-yarder. I've seen this before. Oh, it's going wide right. Relive it, baby. Oh, yes. Relive. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so that was, that felt good, baby. I've seen that before. Wide right. Moody pushes it, man. That was like the exact same kick. I think it was like a 48-yarder. It did the exact same thing, and the Browns got the victory because he missed that kick. Yeah, that's fun. When the time is expiring and that ball's in the air, you know that's going to decide the winner. That's fun. I had a feeling when that happened with the Browns, I was like, he's going to miss this shit. I just knew it. There was a lot of times this year for the Browns, they'd be losing with a chance to win it, and you just knew that they were going to, like that Colts game. That Colts game came down to 4th down with no time left, and they just ran it up the middle with Kareem Hunt. Barely got the touchdown. We barely won that fucking game. And there was some bullshit penalties. But I just knew, man, something in my heart. A lot of those victories this year for the Browns. Like the Bears one looked kind of sketchy. They still pulled it out. Pittsburgh was a little sketchy. The Ravens, I don't know how the fuck they came back and won that game. We had a pick 6. Oh, dude, Special Olympics. I'm going to do some live streams for the Special Olympics. Yeah, we shouldn't joke about that stuff. Timmer. I suck. It's good, man. It's good for those people, you know? You got a chance to be an athlete on a big, you know, Special Olympics, kind of a big deal. People hype it up a little bit. Is it kind of like mean though to maybe they should do it and not put it on TV? I don't think you should put that on TV, man. Because like there's two types of people that watch the Special Olympics. People that, you know, they have a soft spot and they want to see those people having, you know, fun and be in a spotlight and they want to see the special moments for those people because they're a good person. Then you have the fucking bastards who watch that shit to laugh at it. So I don't know. I feel like it invites a lot of negativity potentially. I mean, it does have some entertainment value, but it's kind of in a fucked up way. Like I'm watching a retarded person trying to jump over hurdles. And they just knock over every single one of them. Da! Oh, God. How do you have a sex contest? Jesus. It'll just be porn. You can find that on fucking Pornhub. Is it even legal to bang a retarded person? I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, you're allowed to bang a retarded person. I don't know. Yeah. All right, well, after the missed field goal, the well-oiled engine that has been the Detroit Lions offense so far, all the way up to 68 rushing yards. There's a short pass to the running back, and he'll take it for a couple of yards. I almost call him Swift. That was Gibbs. That's crazy what Detroit did, man. That seemed weird when they got rid of both Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. You didn't know what the fuck they were doing with that. And they brought in Montgomery, and it's like, okay, I see. You replace one veteran running back with another one. But what about the potential stud and DeAndre Swift? Yeah, the injury issues, but dude's a stud. Kind of has like a scat back combined with a normal back. We can do all the receiving stuff at a high level, line up in the slot. But also, hey, you need him to run between the tackles, move the chains, fucking do it. And they found Gibbs. They had to draft Gibbs pretty high. But they got their man. #12th overall. I thought maybe they'd be a little skittish to draft it. Like he was a speed guy. They drafted a speed guy with Jameson Williams at 12th overall the year before. He didn't really do shit for him until today. Montgomery looking pretty good in the pass game too. Play or two ago, he caught a first down. But yeah, both these guys almost had 1,000 yards. Were they both over 5? Montgomery 4.6 yards per attempt. That's respectable. Gibbs was 5.2. That's up there. But yeah, those are big numbers. Gibbs missed 2 games. Montgomery missed 3. They still both had nearly 1,000 yards. Yeah, if they can get Jameson Williams going and use him like almost like Debo. I know he doesn't have like the thickness, but he has like the speed. They didn't really use Debo like a running back. I mean, they already have McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. If you remember, they were using Debo as a running back because their main running back had gotten hurt. Damn, 3rd and 9, and it's just a short pass to St. Brown, and he runs for a first down. You've seen the Lions go to that play in that situation, and it seems to work. Yeah, two big athletic offensive linemen getting out there. The receivers blocking well. Shanahan looking a little desperate, almost like, fuck. They want this game more than us. I think they do. I think the Lions want this game more. And you can already tell. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. Oh, Goff sticking in there, threw one away. That could have been bad. What? Jesus Christ. If you bang them from behind, run away in the direction opposite the direction they turn to look, you can bang a challenged person, no problem. Well, it has to be consensual. Jesus Christ, Wally. Like, do you need like parental consent? There goes Gibbs on the outside, running for a first down. It feels like we're just going to be sitting here all day calling out positive plays for the Detroit Lions. They're just gaming them. I mean, that was a weird handoff up the middle of Gibbs. I think that's designed to bump that outside, though, the way that looked. I don't know. Mine had just been really good ball carrier vision. That was nice. So now 1st and 10 at the fucking 7-yard line. You're looking good as gold, baby. Goff turn, hand off, give it to your big guy, Montgomery. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line. Man, I feel like they're doing the shit that they did last week. Like, when they get into the situation, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna punch you in the mouth. They're not gonna throw a back shoulder fade on first down. They're fucking going up the middle. So 49ers should have done a run blitz. Should have seen that one coming. I seen that one coming from a mile away. And they probably do it again here, but they don't have to. They might not. But they might just pound it again and get a touchdown. But watch out for Sam Laporta. They are going to just pound it and get a touchdown. Yeah. Kind of figured. Damn, dude. The spread was 7 points. This is currently a like 20-point surprise already. It's the first quarter. They're up 14-0. I mean, they just look way fucking better. They're playing harder. Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit left out because I didn't do the money line. But it did not take me long to hit that spread, bro. I took one look at the odds for this and said, if you want some free fucking money, pick the Detroit Lions spread. They're giving out free money today. I don't know why it was that high. I mean, it did reflect the SRS of these two teams, but they don't always use that shit. I would think this would be closer, man. I guess they're saying, hey, Detroit. I mean, they beat Tampa Bay. Maybe Detroit's victories weren't that impressive. I don't know. The Rams, yeah, they weren't like a super good playoff team all year, and they only beat the Rams by 1 point. But the Rams had been playing tough. They had become a tough team. Again, with McVay and Stafford, some people even were saying like, hey, they made it to the fucking playoffs. This might be a team to watch out for. Dark horse Super Bowl. And they almost, there was really just a couple of situations in that game where the Rams had to take a field goal instead of getting a touchdown. They could have easily won that shit. And then Buccaneers, At one point, this game was put to sleep. Baker kind of brought him back a little bit. I don't know. That score is pretty reflective of the game. One touchdown game, though. But they controlled the game. Lions really easily controlled the game against the Buccaneers. It didn't seem like yes, score-wise, mathematically, they were in it, but it didn't feel like they were going to be able to get over the hump. Hell no. This game made you horny, Derpy? I hadn't seen many cheerleaders, bro. What are you talking? I haven't seen it. What? Chicks in the stands or something? Just good football? Yeah, dude. This Lions offense has got to be pretty horny, too. Oh. I never get messaged on the dating apps, man. I might send some out tonight. Just for I don't really care, though, but if it's fun and I feel like doing it, then yeah, but I'm really not I'm not really trying at all. The only way I'll try with girls is if I see a hot girl in public that seems like she potentially could be single. And it's a situation that wouldn't be weird to try to talk to her. But yeah, I could care less. All right, well, let's see if the 49ers can clap back. If they don't, I mean, it's really going to be up to their defense to not allow another touchdown. They have to. They can't go down 21-0. That's a ball game. All women are potentially single. I don't like to think like that. But I see your point. I gotta text back my granny. All right, 49ers. Good play on first down with Debo. Get him about 9 yards. Yeah, I would say Detroit's the hotter team. Anyways, this isn't too shocking. I mean, the Rams had some good. They were playing good football. They looked really tough on offense and hard to stop. So to hold them to 23 was pretty good. I know these teams aren't like the playoff type teams that you expected to see. The Rams a little bit, and I guess the Buccaneers, that competitive team that barely slips in at the end of the year because they won their shitty division. It's not a cupcake. but it's not a tough task either. And then meanwhile, the 49ers, even worse though. I'd say the Rams are tougher than the Packers. I get that the Packers were playing some really good football, but overall, I think if you match those two teams up, the Rams would probably win 7 out of 10 times. And again, they've played some. Rest is big. Rest is big. They've just played more games down the stretch. I mean, I don't think this game against the Rams, were they even trying? Yeah, they already had the number 1 seed locked up. They rested dudes for this game. Still almost won. Am I correct on that? I need to fact check myself. Yeah, they had Sam Darnold playing quarterback, dude. The Rams sat there, dude, too. They played Puka, I think. They played a couple of guys. All right, Debo did play, but he only had 2 targets, 2 catches. Ayuk did have 3 catches in this game. So I guess Sam Darnold did have a couple weapons to play with. No McCaffrey, no Kittle. But again, yeah, that's like, oh, that's a bye, that's sort of a bye week. Your team gets a lot of rest. And then you had that, you had the first round bye. So you skip the wild card. And then you go play the Packers, who you really didn't even play that well against. Meanwhile, Detroit has been winning games. I believe the last game of the year, too, against Minnesota, they weren't fucking around in that game. No, because remember Sam Laporta got hurt and everyone was like, oh, fuck. Their superstar rookie tight end. Of course, you're like, we're just going to keep it going, play the fucking starters. But he ended up not missing any games. They got lucky. So, yeah, really, they've played like 3 real games where they're putting in full effort. And San Fran has played 1. So they're just hotter. It's like an engine, man. This engine's been running. It starts up a lot better. The other engine, it hasn't been getting as much action. Now, that's just one concept, though. You can also look at the rest as a concept and saying like, hey, they're well rested. They've had more time to think about this shit. They've had more time for their bodies to recover. So who really gets the advantage in a scenario like this? I don't know. It depends. But so far, it seems like the well-oiled machine that's been running a lot smoother obviously has the upper hand. But here goes McCaffrey. He does not want to go down. He's not fucking around right now. Breaking tackles. He's trying to get to the goddamn end zone. There's 10 defenders trying to drag him down. He still won't go down. They have to push him out of bounds. My goodness. I'd be interested in some horrors, dude. Make my life fucking simple. You come over, you sleep with me, you fucking go home. I'm not looking for a fucking relationship, dude. Maybe cook me something, give me company while I watch a movie. That's the thing with sluts. They just want to get this. They don't want a relationship either. I am a slut. Although a slut goes out of her way or his way to get sexual encounters. I do not. I do not go out, not at all. I don't do anything that would put me in that circumstance. So no shit. But yeah, I'm cool. Where are the whores at? Show me where the whores at. I'll make her take a fucking shower then, dude. Usually girls smell good. All right, 2nd and goal for the 49ers. You know what's about to happen. McCaffrey touchdown. There it is. I'm sure that made a lot of people happy. A lot of people probably bet him to score a touchdown or put it in their parlay for sure. I haven't really encountered a bad smelling woman. Unless I was in like a store. And it was just some old fat bitch or something. All right, well, the extra point is up and good, and we have a little bit more of a ball game now. Perhaps things stagnating out. But we'll see. So far, on 2 out of 2 possessions, the Detroit Lions have looked pretty unstoppable. So will we see more of that? What'd you send me, Derpy? See, that's why I told you, message me on Twitter. I got a notification for you. That's how you get a hold of me. Discord and my Gil Ambrose Instagram, not so much. That's all right. That's we'll show that. Lamar Jackson in the regular season, Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. I mean, he was good against the Texans. Certainly not today. All right, I gotta pee. All right, Lions, what do you got for us? First down, they like to run the ball with Montgomery, and there he goes, bursting for 12. Oh, man. You know, what's the sentiment on him? What do we think about Montgomery? Is this kind of like you acquire a veteran and he has a good year, and then we've seen that happen a lot? Let's take a look at the dude's career. I mean, he did have some good times with the Bears. I remember him being a valuable fantasy football asset, certainly. He was a third-round draft pick. Oh, shit, trick play. Goff throws it to Montgomery, throws it back to Goff. He's going to launch it downfield to his bro, Josh Reynolds, and he short-dicked it. I mean, he short-dicked it. That ball was 10 yards short. Josh Reynolds, of course, teammates of Goff dating back to their days in Los Angeles with the Rams. They've been through it. I don't know what was going on there, though. He wasn't really open. You throw that ball anyway to try to get a pass interference call, but I don't know if that got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Looked like maybe a false start on that last play. Oh, ball don't lie, incomplete pass. Yeah, it looked like the Lions got off early, and they did not call a penalty. That was a ball don't lie situation. Amon-Ra St. Brown could not hold on. It wasn't really his fault. He got decked by two guys. Dan Montgomery's from Ohio. He went to Mount Healthy, Ohio. Born in Cincy. Wow, Browns should have got him. All right, 3rd and 10. Can San Fran finally get a stop? No, they cannot. A little button route over the middle. And I tell you what, this man, Amon-Ra St. Brown on 3rd downs, never count him out. We saw it last week against the Buccaneers. We saw it in the previous week against the Rams. This guy moves the fucking chains. But yeah, if you want to look at Montgomery, honestly, man, he's never had a season where he got more than 250 carries. Yet he's also never had a season with less than 800 rushing yards. A 4.1 yards per attempt doesn't stick out on for his career, but you have to keep in mind he's played in Chicago. You're naturally going to have a lower yards per attempt when you play for a dismal offense that has been the Chicago Bears over the last couple years. This guy being one of the few bright spots. So you look at these numbers on a good team. David Montgomery could be like a well-established star running back by now. There with the likes of Josh Jacobs and Najee Harris. Not your elite Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry guys, but your next tier down. He should be in that conversation. He should be. And the Detroit Lions fucking knew that. They fucking knew what was up with this guy, and he had 1,000 yards for him in 14 games. And 13 touchdowns. Didn't do much through the air at all, but it's because they have a receiving running back. Well, 3rd and 15, and boy, a deep press back is the secondary of San Fran. Yeah, take something over the middle, try and run for it. Ooh, it doesn't work. Laporta got decked and then gets up talking shit. And it's Greenlaw, the 49ers, who laid the hit, who's hurt. Sam Laporta gets right back up and says, "I'm made of fucking bricks, you pussy," as he lays on the ground. Whoa, that was badass, dude. Laporta's badass. He just got laid out and Greenlaw's all fucked up now. Usually the guy that gets laid out is hurt, not the one that gave the licking. This dude's hard. He's like a brick shit house. I'm kind of just being illustrative. Obviously, if you hit someone really hard at a high speed, the way you land, you could get twisted up. I don't think Sam Laporta is like Captain America, but he could be. I'm not going to rule that out. Oh, they're going to take forever to punt this fucking ball. Is Detroit already trying to run clock? You're only up by 7. So while this beginning of the game has been fun to see Detroit jump out on top, I think we all felt like this outcome was going to happen, that San Fran would neutralize things and get right back into it, and this would be a football game. For a split second there, boy, it felt like the Lions were just going to run the brakes out of the 49ers. They were just going to run them out of town. Run the brakes right off of them. But the truth, I think we knew the fucking truth. That just wasn't going to happen here today. I guess it still could. Fuck, they go 3 and out, get the ball back, score a touchdown, big touchdown. 21-7. I mean, San Fran hasn't tied it up quite yet. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, going back to this David Montgomery, I mean, he actually was decent in the receiving game too. Back in with the Bears, they didn't utilize him on Detroit because they have Jahmyr Gibbs to come in and play running back for the pass plays. But yeah, 34 catches, 300 yards. One year he had even 438 and 54 catches to go along with 1,000 yards rushing. So this guy is pretty capable. And the eye test is good. I mean, he hits the hole very hard, and he's tough to take down. So yeah, I'm sorry, David Montgomery, that I took your rookie card out of my best card stack, my best rookie card stack. I have returned you to your rightful place. Yeah, that's a stack of cards I gotta update every year or two. I have different stacks of cards, like all my best cards. I stack them up and kind of display them, so you can just pick up the stack and look through them, and then I can switch up which ones I want to put on top. And I have them sorted like old baseball cards, new baseball cards, rookie cards, newer rookie cards, older rookie cards. And for the newer ones, you kind of gotta go through. Like you'll be looking through there, it's like, fuck, this Trey Lance card once made its way as one of my best current rookie cards, and that's not the case anymore. Who are some guys that got removed? Let me think. I almost took out Jameson Williams. I had one of him. There's some other guys, though. Oh, like Zach Wilson was a guy who I had to remove a lot of his cards from the best rookie stack. Alrighty. I would think that the 49ers are going to tie this game up. I'm kind of feeling it. Little outside action, handoff to Deebo Samuel. He cuts it back up. Kind of a weird run. Looked like he was stutter stepping that whole run, just trying to find a lane. But he does get the first. So yeah, pretty clean stats for Detroit all around. You got your 2 good running backs. You got some, your high-end receiver with 1,500 yards. You got your tight end putting up almost 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. You have some secondary receivers. Reynolds getting 600. Raymond getting about 500. Some other guys getting involved like Jameson Williams. Really just all checks out well. Goff was getting like 270 a game. 269 per game. 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Everything just looks clean. Then the 49ers, same deal. Purdy had, about the same yards per game, 267. Well, it'll be 3rd and 10 here for the 49ers. Oh, I got the fucking hiccups, dude. Oh, hate him. 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He's potentially up there for MVP. McCaffrey almost 2,000 total yards. In fact, yeah, that is 2,000 total yards. Rushing and receiving. 14 on the ground. 1,400 and then 500 through the air. Oh my God, Brock Purdy has been exposed. A terrible throw over the middle. Don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Right into the hands of the Detroit Lions linebacker. Oh, but there's a flag. If this play stands, Detroit set up with beautiful field position. Detroit seems to think it's their ball and that the penalty would be on the 49ers or potentially a hold on the return. But let's see what they come up with. Yeah, I think he said during the return. Yeah, it was basically a high five. That's what happened. It wasn't necessarily a terrible pass. Although when you look where he was throwing to, Debo is not open at all. He just laid out Debo and then put his hands up too while he was doing it. Yeah, that's dirty. That was real dirty. I like patchouli. Oh man. Gibbs almost got his fucking arm torn off right there. That's a loss of like 5 yards. Yeah, I got a couple Kenny Lofton cards. I don't know. Baseball's system's bullshit. It's super hard to get into the Hall of Fame. There's all these old time baseball players in the Hall of Fame. Like I've never, you know what I'm saying? Old time guys, I've never fucking heard of any of these dudes. Maybe some of them, obviously, like Willie Mays and you know, the obvious ones. Babe Ruth and shit. But like a lot of them, and then you look at their stats, and in modern day baseball, like really not that great. Really weren't even great. They were just popular. I feel like it used to be a popularity contest. Football is like that too, though. Like you look at the Hall of Fame, and some of these guys, the old time guys, don't deserve to be there. Like their numbers didn't translate well through history. That's stupid. Jaws is like war with a 7-year peak war. I mean, Omar Vizquel was one of the best defensive shortstops of all time. You could make an argument that he was. So that doesn't hold any value to get in the Hall of Fame. That he was a top 3 shortstop, probably the hardest position. Probably catcher, actually, or pitcher. But shortstop's difficult. Like that is where you put your best, most skilled fielders going at shortstop or center field. And then to be the best of that all time, one of the hardest things you can do on a baseball field is be good at shortstop. And that doesn't just get you right in first ballot. That should get you in first ballot, Hall of Fame. I get that he had some domestic violence shit, dude. It's not the fucking morality Hall of Fame. If it was, half these dudes wouldn't be in. Oh shit, tossed to the outside. And Gibbs, man, like he's navigating through a maze. Nobody's able to really touch him, and he gets into the end zone. So it is 21-7. We did end up with this score. It looked like San Fran was starting to drive. And here we are. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't know what they're thinking. It's just not fair to modern day players. Their stats are way better than all these old timers that got in. Some of the old timers do have some insane fucking numbers, but not all of them. Damn, 21-7 with 5:54 left in the second quarter. Bit of a shocker. But again, I went over this. It shouldn't be too surprising. The Detroit is the hotter team. Not only have they played better in the last couple of games, but they actually have played games. 49ers have only played one real game through all this time. That was against the Packers, where they didn't even look that great. And then the Lions, they put the foot down on the gas pedal the last week of the season. They played the tough Rams. Rams of those wild card teams in both divisions were probably one of the best wild card teams. And the Buccaneers were a little less impressive than the Rams, but they still took care of business and controlled the game. Now, I think there's time for the 49ers to get things right and get right back into this game, but ESPN saying 77% win probability for the Lions. The sports books have the Lions winning by 2.5. That's telling, though. The 49ers money line is only plus 124. Damn, down 21-7 at home. I mean, I guess they're at home. Yeah, but I think that'd be like plus 180 by now in a normal circumstance. But they're at home. They are the big bad 49ers. Still plenty of time. They're projecting to be some scoring too, huh? We're only at 28 right now, so to get to 63, a lot more would have to happen. And like we saw last game, sometimes you'll see an entire quarter with nobody scoring, and any kind of over bet just gets shot in the foot. Oh, that's cool. They got a watch party going on in Detroit for the game. Yeah, it is indoors. So that's, yeah. Yeah, it's weird, man. Shortstop, you do get the most action. It is weird that, like, Omar, that one really gets me. I'm sure there's other shortstops that, top 10 defensive players all time don't even get a look. Yeah, I'd be scared. At third base seemed a little almost more intense. Maybe you don't get the same amount of action, but when you do get action at third base, it's coming in hot. Interesting. I played second base and a little outfield my 1 year I played baseball. I was okay. I mean, it was a relatively easy league. I'd usually just played softball, just like something that, I wasn't super into wanting to play baseball, but there's a softball league right by my house. My parents would sign me up, and a lot of my friends did it and shit, so I was like, fuck it. I didn't love it. It was fucking softball, more something to do. But then I switched to baseball for a year when I was older, and I went to the batting cages a bunch to get used to it, and I was pretty good for someone who had been playing softball and then jumped to baseball. I was pretty fucking good. Like compared to some of like the baseball kids that ended up playing for the baseball team, I was not far off from them at all. Like it was obvious that if I'd been playing hardball my whole life, I would for sure be the best player on the team. I would have been good. Probably, yeah, I would have made my high school team. I would have been pretty fucking good. Because I played a lot of baseball as a kid. We had ways of playing baseball, like in my basement. So I really did have experience. We would use, at one point, we would use this tiny little foam ball and this little bat. And you could really get the thing to curve. Like it was difficult. But yeah, we'd play in my basement. You could play with this foam ball. My basement was pretty open. We had like a square, the diamond and everything. And there was kind of a backstop, so you could just throw fucking heaters. So yeah, it's not. And then I was playing softball too. It's same fucking concept. So it's not like I was a total novice. I did have some good training. But yeah, if I was playing since I was like 9 years old, dude, yeah, I wouldn't. I'd have been nuts. Maybe not. I might have not been that good at fielding, but batting, yeah, I would have been the man. I'd hit a lot of doubles. A lot of fucking doubles. I could hit a pitch that was very common. As a right-handed batter facing right-handed pitching, you're going to see a lot of pitches on the outside. And I was very good at like reaching a little bit, like high or low, either way. But I would go get it on the outside, and I would just kind of slap it into right field, or hit the gap, or hit it down the line. And I was relatively fast compared to most people. Not a speedster, but yeah, I would steal bases like every time. Sometimes there'd be a good catcher though that we wouldn't steal on, but for the most part, I'd take off. I was one of the guys that had like the green light. Yeah. Yeah, those travel leagues and all that stuff, those kids are, yeah, they really do get good. Imagine if I had that, dude. I could have won fucking pro, probably. I don't know. Considering I was pretty good the 1 year I played, I think if I had played my whole life doing and obsessed with it, like traveling leagues and stuff, yeah, I could have made at least the minors. But I was more into football, and I was into basketball too. So it was like everything was seasonal. And then as I got older, I was like, fuck, I don't want to play baseball, dude. I want to lift weights. Once I turned like 14, I was done with the softball. I think that's the year I did play baseball. And then my mom made me try out for the baseball team because I was good the next year for the actual school team, and I fucking tanked. Like I purposely didn't try so that I wouldn't make it. And I acted like I was shitty. I didn't really like the baseball kids. I didn't know them. I don't know. I just didn't like them. Yeah, a lot of young talented players that have a good chance of making it and fucks them over. You have some kind of injury that screws you over. At that young age, already having to deal with injuries and stuff. Yeah. Oh, so you were just done with baseball shit, dude. Yeah, it kind of becomes a depressing thing. Like, damn, I was good enough that if I could have kept going and getting better, I could have went somewhere with it. Damn, Lions back on offense? This is becoming a boring game. There goes Montgomery, dude. That's one thing. Once they get a lead, man, they can control the game with their rushing attack. They could go up 28-7, and then I think they had the ball first. I want to say they had the ball first. They have 100 more rushing yards. Play action for Goff on 2nd and 1 ends up just checking it down. That's just good offense. You're 2nd and 1. What do? Play action, take fucking shot. It's not there. Check it down. Like, everything's working for them. Well, they had big man run out for a fucking. they had like a defensive. What? Is that a defensive guy? No, I don't know. They had their tackle go out for a pass. The way they set it up, he was eligible. Yeah, no, there he is again, lined up as an H-back. Big fucking their backup tackle or some shit. Playing H-back. Yeah, you're seeing that now. Teams are not even worrying about rostering a fullback because you can just take an offensive lineman and it would be interesting for a team, though, to re-implement the fullback. I mean, there's some teams that have done it. Taysom Hill is kind of a fullback. He runs the ball, catches, and blocks, mainly. Although he also is a college quarterback, so he can throw, too. So they can do all sorts of stuff with him. Take snaps under center. The slow-mo zoom in on poor Brock Purdy. Zooming in on his fucking face. I'll be right back. It's time for some brain pills. Yeah, I could never throw a curveball or anything like that. But yeah, at a young age, I'm sure, yeah, it was tricky. I did get a little bit used to hitting curveballs and stuff, though, like I said, because we played, dude, baseball in the basement, man. Baseball in the basement was a big fucking deal. That was one of my favorite sports growing up. Baseball in the basement. I'd use some kind of ball that wouldn't not like a racquetball. Of course, not a baseball. My basement was relatively unfinished, but it had a carpet. So you could slide. You would get rug burn, but it was fucking worth it, dude. A sick slide. And basically, it kind of worked like at one point, I had such a good setup. It wasn't always a perfect, great setup, but at one point, like things were cleared out. And I had it I used it like the square. So basically there would be, so you think like a room, make it diagonal. Like here, I can just do this. I need to snip like a white area. I think I can just do a little tiny snip here. Right. Okay. So you think it's pretty sweet, man, how we had it. Oops. So you think your diamond. Fuck. I'm so stupid. Okay, that's fine. So it really was, I had a diamond. So that's my basement. It wasn't a perfect square, but it worked out pretty good. So obviously you'd have home plate right here. The pitcher would pitch from right here. There was a pole that would kind of fuck things up right here. So you would kind of have to be a little bit over this way. And we kind of had it at a little bit of an angle. It wasn't a perfect angle, but it was pretty fucking close. And then on these back walls, what I would do about 6 feet up, I took a Sharpie marker and made a home run line across the whole basement. That's still there to this day at my parents' house. 3rd and 18 for golf, and they're going to get the first down. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I tell you what, man, the last couple of weeks watching the Detroit Lions, if you, on any given 3rd down you look up, there's about a 50% chance that this dude's making a big play. I mean, this is insane. This is getting crazy. That they just got that 3rd and 18. Gosh. And St. Brown, man, he should have been the Pro Bowl. He got bullshitted. So yeah, so then you had that aspect of the home run wall. There was the actual wall was actually right here. So there was a little bit of a foul ball aspect to it. Then for first base, there was a doorway leading into the other part of the basement. So what you would do is that doorway, if you picked up a ground ball and were able to throw that ball and hit in the square of the doorway, that would count as an out if you hit it there before the runner got to first base. So there actually was a ground out probability too. Ground outs would happen all the time. You hit it right up the middle to the pitcher, they just grab it and throw it. And then it was also dodgeball rules. So since we're not using a fucking real baseball, you can fling this thing at people. So if somebody was running from 3rd to home and you're back here, you could throw the ball at them, hit them, and get the out. It was like dodgeball combined with baseball, kind of. And all you needed was the 1v1. You didn't need, if you had multiple people, it was fun, but all you needed was 1v1. It's all that you get the full feeling. You don't need a third person at all, because you get the backstop. The ball just bounces off the back after you pitch it. It's a basement, so it's not a big room. So no matter, like, you might hit the shit out of a ball right at this wall, it might ricochet directly to the pitcher, and they might throw you out. This is slowly starting to look like a swastika, of course. Yeah, see, sometimes you'd hit one, it can't bounce, or you might maybe hit one this way and it could bounce, and then this way, then maybe like this way and something like that. But yeah, baseball in the basement, man, that was one of the probably finer memories of my childhood. We'd play a little bit outside when it was nice too, but you didn't have that same like rate of play. You know, outside you usually don't have a good backstop and the ball goes all over the place. If you launch the ball and hit a home run, it's like 3 minutes to go get it. Baseball in the basement, like the ball never really got away. It was always within that room. Like it was pretty much impossible. Like when you're playing 1v1 baseball against your bro, it's pretty fucking easy to hit an inside the park home run. Like half the plays ended up at home. You could hit a grounder and just keep running. No one's out there. But in the basement, unless you hit that home run above that line, like you'd have to get some missed throws. Now you could just keep running and just play dodgeball. I was pretty good at dodging. The hurdle was my move. I would hurdle some of those, like running home, the ball would come in low and I would just jump over it. But yeah, hitting a home run was super fun. Like you would just blast it right above that line. And it wasn't super easy to do, but if you got good at it, it became very obtainable. Yeah, playing on a high school field as a little kid with the home run. It's cool to play in a field that has a home run line, but you knew you're never going to hit it. Yeah, it was sick. Oh, what's up, Polly? Oh, let me zoom in. Yeah, you can see what's up with that one on the left. Are they? I don't want them to watch. Are they watching? Did you send them the script? I don't want to seem like a womanizer. Although 30 minutes ago, I did literally just say I refuse to date anyone. And the only thing you can do is come here and bang me and cook me something and then leave. So I don't really mean that. Oh, the left one is looking for an American man? Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I might not be the best choice, to be honest. I'm pretty busy. I'm not looking for a relationship. She looked pretty hot, though, so I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck it. What kind of relationship is she looking for? I mean, I'd be down with serious if it's the right fit. I'm not in a good spot financially, but I have like a failsafe. My parents are kind of a failsafe. I don't feel bad saying, oh, mommy and daddy give me money, dude. My life's fucked. I deserve it. So technically I can never go broke. Now, again, I work very hard and strive for things. I'm just having a rough fucking time. I'm in a pretty good spot getting over like alcoholism, so there won't be any kind of like violence or anything. I won't be like violent and drunk with her. I'm very I'm quite the sweetheart, but I also have like the hard-nosed madness to me at the same time. Good, real good in that department. Well, I can offer softness and, you know, at a high level, but I can also offer masculinity and just power at a high level too. It's a good combo. Unfortunately, though, I can't really go out to the Philippines. I assume that if I was going to get with this woman, I'd have to spend some time there. And that is something that I cannot do. If I didn't have a child, though, I'd consider. Oh, shit. I almost spilled fucking. Uh-oh. I gotta dry that up quickly. But yeah, if she's willing to just come to America and fucking start living with me, I don't give a shit. But I can't do much for her on a financial level at the moment. But if you give it a few years, yeah, you'll have a fucking nice little allowance. Well, there you go. Lions end up getting a field goal out of that last drive, so 24-7. This is a walloping, man. 49ers don't want it. I mean, when they played the Browns, what I came away with from that game is like this team might not win a Super Bowl because somebody's just going to figure it out. Like, just go play violent. Go play hard. Lions had to travel, too. I wonder when they got to San Francisco. They might have been there all week. Oh, she has money, so I just have to be like myself. Oh, well, that's a win. I don't know. Is she into conspiracy theories or something? I'm not really in the spot where I really feel like trying to just pick someone up just for the sake of picking up a girl. But hell, if it's a fucking good fit, dude, I'm not shying away from that. I don't know. A lot of chicks find me fucking crazy and weird, so. Although I usually only meet girls when I'm drunk, so it's like I just need to meet more girls when I'm sober. I'll probably have a better chance. Man, 49ers fan, dude. Dude's pulling his hair. Damn. I mean, they've been the team all year. Even last year, they kind of had some hype as the big bad 49ers, the team that looked like they're going to win the Super Bowl all year. This year, though, especially. I mean, they got Chase Young. But they have been exposed a few times. That would have been sick, though. If the Ravens and 49ers would have been in the Super Bowl, The Browns beat both those teams. Now, they did lose to Baltimore once and beat them another time. But that'd be pretty cool to say that we beat both Super Bowl teams. I'm about to get real hot though, man. I took last week off. I need to get a new job. No longer work at the department store. I think it was kind of fucking me up, man. I was definitely getting a little... There's a lot of times throughout that shit. I mean, first things first. She fucking told me that it started at 8 a.m. on the first interview. And then went on that, like, okay, everything passed, you have the job, 7 a.m. It's like, whoa, wait a second, whatever. Because I had it written down, dude. And, like, I don't fuck that kind of shit up. If somebody says 8 p.m. and I'm writing it down, like, or 8 a.m., okay, you start at 8 a.m. If that's what I have written down, you fucking said that. Like, she said that shit, for sure. There's no way. I don't fuck that shit up. With, like, the experience I have in sales and shit, like... If there was any like confusion when she said it, I would have asked again, or I would have confirmed it. Like I had that shit written down. So that's a little bit too early for me. I do these sports streams, and it's not easy to fall asleep after doing sports streams. Like let's say I had to go to work tomorrow, I wanted to go to sleep at 10. It's not going to be that easy. Or a lot of times games start at 8:30 and they don't end till 11 or 12. And I'm not going to fall asleep till 1 or 2. And then I turn around to wake up at 5, 6. It's not a good idea. And we've seen that I can do that for like 3 months. I can ball out for about 3 months, consistently not getting my sleep and busting through the day. But if nothing, like, if there's things that are carrying me, I can keep going. But I had nothing. Like, I just kept getting shit on by bullshit. So at that point, yeah, eventually you're going to get to a point where you fucking quit, dude. I was done with life. Not like suicidal or nothing, but I was like kind of done. I was keeping up with my streams a little bit, but I was like, fuck, I'm not doing, like, I'm not going to, and then my back and stuff, I don't know. I feel kind of stupid. Like, I kind of wish I would have kept it going, but I did try to keep it going, but after I missed like 2 weeks, it was done. And then I kind of realized, like, it's probably if I feel solid about not working there anymore. It was probably too easy too, and that might be a situation I run into again. But whatever. Like within a month of working there, it was just so fucking easy. Like I can do I'm scanning stuff, I'm seeing where it goes, I'm moving quickly, but like it's automatic. I'm a multitasker. So not only can I do little things like that, but I can think. And my mind would just, I mean, I'm sitting there at that fucking store going through a divorce. Every single song they play is about love and romance. They play the same songs every day. It's bright as hell in there. Yeah, you start to lose your shit if you're in a situation that I'm in, yeah. And then my back's hurting every day, so I'm suffering through each day. Not able to go to the gym and shit. So yeah, it just didn't work out. I do like the idea of getting off at 4. But more like an 8 to 4. I'm going to try to find something a little bit more part-time. I'm looking for sustainability at this point, where I can be consistent for a very long period of time, like a year or 2. Because I was not doing something that was going to last that long. Like, I was at a fucking breaking point. But I got what I got from it. Shit. You live and you learn. But yeah, this week was kind of like my take the break that you fucking needed. Because when I was missing work, I was all like weird. I wasn't feeling good. Like, it just, shit was weird, man. I was out of it. I was like seeing ghosts, dude. I was donezo. I don't know what the fuck. I just was at a breaking point. Now, luckily, I didn't do anything fucking dumb. Just got really depressed and didn't do shit for 2 weeks. In the past, I might have done something pretty crazy under the influence of alcohol in those situations. So, hey, definitely grew a lot over a year. But yeah, it sucks. I should, I don't know, for how much I see some of these other sports streamers making, it's like, bro, why are you throwing money at this dog? Like, they be throwing money at these people, hundreds of dollars. People literally send them $100 while, like, they're not doing anything that groundbreaking. I think that, I don't know. I get it. Yeah, you want to support those guys so they can keep doing it. But what's really so special about, there's no like quantitative way or like YouTube or anything for independent creators. Like, there's not the best rise to the top. I mean, look at some of the popular YouTube creators, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, they get the good editing and good quality, but it's a lot of shit. Nah, man, it's too much, bro. It's too much. They're just, but a lot of these guys have been doing it for a minute, way longer than I have been. They've been covering every fucking big game for 8 years. I mean, they probably do shit like that. I bet you some of that shit's plug to get more people to give money. Yeah, that probably happens. I mean, those dudes that get popular, they get popular because they do shit to take advantage of people's hive mind tendencies. Like, that is how, like, I don't know, this concept, though, that people, if they come in, they like your shit, they don't just automatically subscribe. I guess that's a concept. Because of how many times those people just are like, oh, don't forget to subscribe. Like, would I get more subscribers if every 5 minutes I said that? Maybe. Let me make a comment. There we go. Fuck, I gotta. Hey. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't know, man. The thing about that kind of stuff is it's no guarantee. Going viral is very, very weird these days. It used to be like, yeah, you do some crazy shit and like, but now like every single thing is crazy. So it's almost like if you're normal, if you behave like a semi-normal human being with an interesting personality, I think that's the new like doing something stupid to get popularity. Like I am the new viral eventually. Eventually shit's just gonna get so wacky when you do see someone behaving somewhat normal on the internet. That's what fucking holy shit, dude. A normal person. Not that I'm 100% normal, but I'm not like sitting here like some of these retards on TikTok, like ice cream yum yum, ice cream yum yum, ice cream yum yum. You're a fucking idiot if you watch this. You're a fucking idiot if you watch this. You're a fucking idiot if you watch this. I'm paid by the globalist. I'm paid by the globalist. I'm paid by the globalist. I'm brainwashing the sheep. I'm brainwashing the sheep. I'm brainwashing the sheep. Like that's literally what the shit is. So bad. I don't pay attention to these popular trends. Is that shit still popping? That chick was making what, like 10 bands a day? Something ridiculous. Lies. Well, dude, they lie. They tried to say that girl was making hella money off ice cream yum yum. She wasn't making dick shit. Guarantee. They half of her views that made that shit popular were bots. Not even bots. They just fucking rigged the number. Not even actual viewers. It's just they rigged that shit to make it look like a ton of people are tuning in to a girl going ice cream yum yum, when really there's only like 5 real people watching, and no offense, but those 5 people are like literally watching from either a mental institution or they're like physically retarded or mentally retarded. Like no one's actually watching that no one, a normal person like your average Joe or average Sarah, they're just not watching a girl sit there saying ice cream yum yum. Maybe the kids, maybe it appeals to the kids. I don't even think that. I think with all the other options you could go to in terms of content, why the fuck would anyone watch that shit? Ice cream yum yum. No one's, so it's just fake. They make these people look like they got all these views when it's just brainwashed. They're just trying to get people to mimic that and put out stupider and stupider content to turn us into more and more of sheep. They're just trying to make society dumber and dumber with this shit. And that's a lot of times why popular stuff is so fucking dumb. Why the Aiden Rosses and Show Meat are the popular. What's his Show Speed? I show my penis. Dude, that guy has a bunch of little kids watching him play Fortnite and he showed his dick. This is agenda stuff. It's so fucking obvious. We have this whole push for pedophiles. We have all this creepy Joe Biden kissing little kids, the Dalai Lama making out with little boys, like all this shit. I mean, that's evidence that dude's a plug. I've been saying that for a minute. Yeah, show your dick to kids trying to make them gay. And it's with his shirt off the whole time. His whole thing is he plays video games and yells at his camera while young kids watch him with his shirt off. It doesn't like ring an alarm for people. He should have flocks. He should have flocks of people trolling his shit, saying like, yo, you're fucking pedo. He might. They just have good moderators on those dudes. They have like 4 guys 24/7 moderating to make sure there's no negative shit. I heard Aiden Ross does that. Like they pay a guy to moderate. So there's no negative comments or anything like that. I bet you those guys have a huge amount. It's truth. Like when you look at a lot of this mainstream media shit and you look at the actual comments, when they allow comments, people are fucking pissed about all this shit. It almost seems like there's more people that know about this New World Order agenda than not. It almost seems like less people are sheep. I don't know. I guess the sheep just don't comment, move on, while the truthers leave their bit. Because you go to them fucking comment sections and like this whole left wing agenda, like it doesn't fucking exist for the most part. Like Travis Kelce Pfizer ad on Twitter that you can respond to. Go look at the comments, see what it says, bro. They're getting flamed. Like this agenda is getting exposed. I guess there's probably more sheep than truthers. But I don't know about that. Sometimes it does feel like does the left actually exist? I hear about all this stuff. I don't see it in the real world. I don't even really see it much on the internet. In terms of like an independent person spitting out leftist ideology, I don't fucking see that shit. It doesn't really exist. At least not as much as they make it seem like. But yeah, the fact that big tech is under the scope of control of our mainstream media and government, they're going to use it for their agenda. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself, like when I was 12 years old, I was watching Alex Jones, dude. And just a lot of goofy comedy stuff. But definitely nothing like as far as watching Aiden Ross or watching Aisha Speed. I've seen clips from them. I just couldn't imagine. I would hate that shit back then. If I was a kid growing up right now, I'd fucking hate that shit with a passion. I'd end up being a YouTuber anyway because I hate them so much and I'm going to try to fucking make my own noise exposing them. But again, those guys get pushed up by the algorithms because their shit's stupid. They want people to be dumb. I bet you half their views aren't real. I'll be willing to bet a good amount of money. Aisha, Speed, and Aiden Ross, that a good percentage of their views are not real. It's not even bots. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, they can just fake the numbers. They just fucking put it in their coding, dude. It's easy. Make this video look like it got 3 million views when there's just like 5 little kids watching it. And they just pretend like these dudes are famous. Everyone is like, yeah, I heard of Aiden Ross, but I've never actually watched his live stream. Anyone I've met and ask about him. Like, they're just propped up for it's nonsense. They say, hey, we're going to fucking have you hang out with Drake. And it's just all for fucking show. This dude's got like, this dude gets to hang out with Drake and he only really gets 5 real viewers, like me. And they're a fucking MK Ultra too. They're not even real people. That I don't even think they're real people. Like, Aiden Ross is not some dude that started making live streams. He's some dude that's been raised to be a part of the New World Order and brainwash the sheep. Yeah, Paulie, I'll talk to the one on the left. Yeah, sure. I would just give out my bat phone. I don't have service right now for my backup phone. I'm gonna leak that number soon, so then people can just fucking text me. I don't care. It's not my main number. I don't care if it gets blown up. It's not like I make enough noise on YouTube to even get trolled, even if my number was leaked. There could be a sweaty or two. They might listen into me to see if I say anything to dox myself, though. I feel like I do. I have one of those. For the most part, they don't say nothing in the comments, but they're waiting. They're waiting on me to say some personal info so they can get me. There's got to be someone I pissed off enough over my time doing this. No, I'm not stalker level yet. If I were to get popular, though, that one kid would definitely come back. Like, he would be obsessively trolling me. So I'm done with the troll. I'm not even gonna. Like, if someone says a negative comment, I'll go after the comment, but not the person. If someone says, "Oh, you suck, you don't get many views," I'm gonna say, "Well, actually, comparably, my view count is not that bad compared to other low-end sports streamers. So whatever. I don't care." And I don't do it for the views. If they call me gay, I'll just say, yeah, sure, I'm gay, whatever. What else do the trolls? Oh, they do like that spam shit where they're like, they say you're a pedophile. They said this guy was caught by Tommy from Predator Patrol. Other than that, yeah, there's not much they even come up with. That's like it. Their whole entire playbook is like some minuscule thing. But no, I'm not even gonna give anybody time. Like, yeah, they can. No, I'm not even gonna respond to negative shit. I'm just not. It's a waste of fucking time. Alrighty, what else, man? This game is not going very well. There's still plenty of time here, but Detroit now with the ball back. San Fran did get a field goal. 10-24, 14-point game. They could swing it, but this offense is just too good. They might go up by 21 right here. Damn, it'd be 31-10 if they score a touchdown this drive. But yeah, what's up? Was there any like sports news or anything interesting that popped off? I haven't been on here in the last few days. Ooh. Well, sweet. Browns got Ken Dorsey. He played quarter. He's on our quarterback list. He played quarterback for a little bit for the Browns. He's a journeyman quarterback. Now he's an offensive coordinator. He's going to be our new OC. So we got the Bills OC? Okay, nice. So that's a good idea. He's a guy who's had success with a mobile quarterback. So this is definitely a Deshaun Watson move. Bring in Dorsey. In Dorsey's mind, this is probably his. He wants to be successful too here. He's going to do everything he can. Because if he gets Deshaun Watson going, he's getting a head coaching job. I forget the theme song to Eastbound and Down. It's like a country sounding. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember it now. Yeah. Oh man, Lions still moving the ball right near the 50-yard line, and now they're over the 50 again, once again, busting and cracking into the opponent's territory. They've scored on 4 of 5 drives. They're looking to make it 5 of 6 now. I think this is the first time they've had the ball in the second half. Yeah. San Fran had a long drive, kicked that field goal. 9 minutes left in the third. They're just going to keep running the ball. Up by 14, why not? Run out some clock. Yikes. So they might run it down to 2 minutes left in the third and go up by 3 touchdowns. But yeah, I'd say for the Browns, I mean, you never know how well this move is going to work out. Could be great, could be shitty. But Dorsey was endorsed by quarterback Josh Allen for the head coaching job. So Josh Allen actually wanted this dude to be the head coach in Buffalo. But yeah, that's a good Watson. That's going to help. That should help Deshaun Watson. You have a guy who has experience being successful with a mobile quarterback. Oh, Smokey and the Bandit music. Hell yeah. Harbaugh was starstruck after meeting Herbert, so he's already being gay. We talked about the effects of this move. I remember I was doing that gaming stream and we got into this. He's already being he moves from Michigan to Los Angeles. He's already being gay. He was starstruck after meeting Justin Herbert. Bro, he's half your age. You could be his dad, bro. And you just won the college football championship. The fuck, dude? You're starstruck by pretty little Justin Herbert? His meeting with Herbert left him feeling a little starstruck. Justin Herbert has even been to the playoffs. He's not really coming into a great situation. They finished 5-12 and are projected to be 54 mil over the cap. They got to clear shit. Yikes. Doesn't it kind of feel like she's really hitting out of her league with this? And just really, that's because you could find yourself like a 10 if you're Travis Kelce. Maybe he just really likes her for who she is. I guess she's pretty enough. Does kind of look like a dude if you ask me, but okay. She doesn't like straight up look like a dude. She just doesn't have like super wide hips. I'm into the wide hips. It symbolizes fertility. Taylor Swift is a demon worshiper. She's a transgender alien lizard. Sent by Satan. The Pistons beat the Thunder. Anytime the Pistons win, it's a shocker. Any type of win. Because really, the Thunder are pretty goddamn good. I get, but yeah, it's still like, it's not like the Celtics. It still is the Thunder. I get that they have a great record, but it's still a bunch of young players. It's not that surprising that a shitty team caught them. What's up with this dude? Some baseball player getting paid? They signed their infield prospect, Colt Keith. He's got 2 first names. 6-year, $28 million for a 22-year-old. He hasn't even fucking played. He's the number 22 big league prospect. And he's 22 years old. Oh, he's from Ohio, Zanesville, Ohio, 5th round pick. It's pretty high in the MLB. They got like 30 rounds. Well, this dude should be pretty good. In Double-A, he hit 325, 14 home runs, 50 RBIs in 59 games. And then Triple-A Toledo, 287, 13 homers, 51 RBIs in 67 games. So his batting average dropped, but his home runs and RBIs were pretty good. Yeah, Rocker. Yeah, he did do the steroids. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Who wasn't using steroids? Oh, yeah, that was a funny story when he called the dude a fag. It's true, though. That's even like now. I don't think the term fag is a derogatory term about someone's sexual orientation. It's not anymore. It's just not really used that often that way. Like back in the day, it kind of was like, oh, did you see that fag Raul DuPaul? What's his name? RuPaul. See that fag RuPaul on TV last night? Man, he's a fag. Now it's just like, oh, you suck. Like you're not a good person. Like, I don't know who would be a good fag candidate. I don't know, like who sucks? This guy just sucks. Oh shit. Whoa, we just had a crazy play. A deep pass down the field goes through the hands of the Lions defender, pops up into the air off his shoulder pad after he missed the catch into the diving arms of Brandon Ayuk, who rolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, it was off his helmet. That's going to be one of them big plays that gets them back. Yeah, suddenly it's a 7-point game. They get a defensive stop, tie it up, and we all go back to this helmet touchdown. And we've seen this type of shit before. That went off his face mask. And Ayuk was not touched until he got up and into the end zone. Oh my gosh, that just really happened. Did he touch him? No, he didn't get him. Nobody touched him. Oh, wait, does the hand? Oh, the hand got him. Oh, they're going to get bailed out. They're going to get bailed out. The hand, oh, they had another angle on it. Yeah, he's down to 5. It's true, though. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, the little man, Bud Selig, to get people off his ass. He never paid his fine. He does kind of sound like Kenny Powers. He said, if you were a man, I'd knock your teeth out. to a woman on a TV show. I think I have a Ozzy. I found an Ozzy Guillen baseball card, I think. I don't know. They should be allowed to use steroids, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a case study. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you think of like a normal person, like an NFL linebacker would beat the shit out of your average gym guy on steroids. Like a clean NFL linebacker, there wouldn't even be a fucking fight compared to your average bodybuilder steroid junkie. Like these guys are already pretty much at the peak of, and these guys all have these good genetics that allow their body to recover faster. So why shouldn't someone like me be able to take some fucking roids where my body doesn't recover the same way these guys do? That was crazy though. That helmet catch was nuts. And they ended up throwing touchdown to Ayuk. Ball don't lie. He ended up getting in. So now it's more of a game. Other than that, yeah, none of this news is really notable. Some NHL news. We don't really cover NHL here. Oh, when are the Cavs? Oh, that's tomorrow. We're playing the Clippers. Ooh, I think Evan Mobley's supposed to be back tomorrow. I don't know about Garland, but. And the 76ers play the Warriors. Man, Warriors had a tough one against the Lakers last night. It went to double overtime. And then the Warriors had the ball with like 14 seconds left. Or it was less than that. It was like 10 seconds left. I believe they inbounded it to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson pops a 3 to put the Warriors up by 2. And then the Lakers only had like 3 seconds left. This Warriors actually up by 1. 2 seconds left. And LeBron gets fouled and makes them both. And the Lakers just win. It was a crazy game, though. All right, I'm going to go pee. Yeah, now I'm ready. Got a little more of that kratom in me. It's getting kind of cold though. Let's find something I haven't worn in a while, huh? What am I? I'm feeling a jacket. That one's kind of small, and I'm a little overweight. This one. My mobster. Stagel ass coat. This looks like some mob shit, kinda. You can't really tell on the camera. It's like a Reebok. It's like one of those track suit jackets. It's a nice one though. Reebok. Yeah, this is fucking nice. Why don't I wear this more? I have so much shit, dude. I have too much clothes. Damn, I haven't been paying attention, dude. I need to get my head in the game. Because 49ers, it's second and goal. So they must have got the ball back. Fuck all this shit. All I need is Detroit to cover 7 points. 7.5. I think they're okay. But things are going to get interesting. There's my dude. So that one probably made a lot of people happy because a lot of people probably bet McCaffrey over 1.5 touchdowns. You weren't too worried about that first one. You knew he was going to get one, but so hey, we'll have to. There's a bye week before the Super Bowl, so we'll have to wait. Yeah, last year's Super Bowl was a bit of a fucking nightmare. I got drunk. It was bad. But this year I will be putting on a much more clean, informative broadcast. I should go live like an hour and a half before the Super Bowl. That'd be a good idea. Maybe even more. We'll see. I still think the best in terms of for streaming to get views for a sports stream, the best game, the hottest game of the year is the college football day game of the college football playoffs. That first game, for whatever reason, seems to be super hot. That's where I've gotten my biggest streams by a long shot. Super Bowl's not bad, though. I think I did okay last year. It was just not a good. I don't think it was a good production. I mean, Tim did a good job. I did not. I was just dumb and drunk. I guess it was kind of a spectacle. We need a new background music. Wow, this is a fucking NFC championship. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. All right, it's coming down to the wire, folks. Now it's a game again, man. Now it's a fucking game again. Now it's close. This is where it gets interesting. You figured this was going to happen, though. I don't think anybody really thought Detroit was going to run away with this game. There's a decent amount of Lions fans there, but they're holding it down, San Fran. There's not a whole lot. They actually did a good job getting their fans out there. Make sure no Detroiters get in. I don't know. That's a good amount of blue. You probably got a lot like people that have moved to San Fran for work from different areas. That might be Detroit Lions fans. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised that Detroit took the early lead, and I'm certainly not surprised that the 49ers have come back finally and tied it up. What's up, Derpy? What are you thinking here? I don't really have a preference who wins. Obviously, kind of Detroit. And obviously my bet, 7.5 Detroit to cover, which should be pretty easy. Oh, you think it's rigged? You think they rigged it so the 49ers could come back? I don't know, man. Seems like the Lions kind of went stale a little bit. 49ers have a super talented defense. I would think that they could do something to slow down the Lions at some point in this game. It's not too surprising. Question is, can they keep it going? Sam Laporta blasted over the middle. Looked like he had a catch, but that's going to go incomplete. I thought maybe he bobbled it to himself. No. Oh, it's fucking close, but he did pick that up off the ground. Well, 3rd and 10 here for Detroit. After the storm, after San Fran came storming back in like this, you don't want to go 3 and out right here. That's not a good look. And this happens, man. Teams like Detroit, in these situations, the underdog here, they'll have a great 3 quarters, and then that one last quarter blows it, and a horrible drop pass for Reynolds. Josh Reynolds would have had an easy first down and more. But he could not hold on. Damn, dude. Oh, he just dropped it, tried to catch it with his chest. But yeah, I think people want to see Detroit make the Super Bowl. I think that would be a big deal. You know, the AFC is kind of ridiculous with all this fucking talk of the AFC being so tough this year. Of course, the Chiefs make it again. All right, looks like it's going to be tough field position. Nah, his foot, that's a touchback, bro. I don't think your foot's allowed to be. Or is it just not the ball? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I need to blast more of that coffee. Oh, yeah. I make some shitty coffee, dude. My old-ass coffee maker, it'd be tasting stale. Yeah, I'm going on a long-ass fast, dude. I'm not eating today nor tomorrow. Then we'll see about the next day. I'll do some protein powder. But that's it. I'm looking a little tubby right now, dude. I gained a little bit of weight over the holidays. It's time to fucking destroy it off. If I go on a 3-day fast, and also if I hit the gym tomorrow, if I hit the gym all this week, dude, I'll be back. I could probably get back to where I was over the summer pretty quick. Although, I don't know, man. I got to a pretty good spot. Like, I can't even bench what I was benching. It goes away. You lose it. But it's easy to get it back if you're consistent. You can get strong again real quick. But I don't know. I was looking at my old videos from over the summer, man. I was looking good. I got to get back to that ASAP. I'm just going to sit in a fucking hot bath for like 4 straight days until the fat incinerates off my body. Well, that looks pretty fun, man. 24-24. We're still in the third quarter, but should be a story. Down goes Purdy. Oh, he gets out of it. He escapes it and then completes a pass. Kyle Juszczyk. The Swiss Army knife. One of the only remaining fullbacks in the NFL. Makes a catch there on the sideline. Damn, Purdy ducked out of that. Man, that was an easy sack, bro. Man, you had it easy. He just went high on him. '49ers starting to look a lot more like the 49ers. McCaffrey cutting backside. He's going to have about 8 yards. Okay, so that's how they got the ball back so fast. It was a fumble. Yeah, I missed that. I was dicking around. Damn, total yards this half. San Fran, 164. Lions, 43. They have 120 more yards. They have like 3 times more yardage. So far in the third quarter, I mean, the Lions offense did generate a field goal, but other than that, man, not much yards. Just a field goal. Or no, nothing. The field goal was right before halftime. That's right. Yeah, they haven't done jack shit in the third quarter. Oh, no. And the 49ers have scored 17 points unanswered just in this quarter. Holy shit. So even though they had this great first half where they're up 24-7, San Francisco's had this great third quarter. And now going in the fourth quarter, you're kind of scratching your head with the Lions offense, wondering where the fuck they went. You know, you got to put out a missing persons report. And there's the end of the third quarter. All these food commercials, man, I blame that for my DoorDash addiction. Oh, that Pizza Hut. It all looks so good. Fuck you. I got my coffee and my nicotine pouches and my Kratom. I don't need food. Oh, yeah. Keep me alive, coffee. And this is going to be rough, too, because I was in a Kush coma last week, and my last day was this particular. I took 4 of my gummies at once. Like, if I haven't used THC in, like, 4 days, and I take 1 of those gummies, I fucking feel it. But my tolerance was so high, it didn't really fuck me up that much because my tolerance was so fucking high, dude. And I took 2 more before I went to sleep, so yeah, like 6 gummies. And then yesterday I didn't do any. And I felt weird yesterday. I was out of it. Cloudy as hell. Today I feel a little better, but still cloudy. So it's rough. I'm coming down off the THC. I had been eating a lot, DoorDash, all that shit. And now I'm just trying to go no THC, no food. It's going to be a little bit of a. My mind isn't going to like that shit for the first couple of days, but we'll get through it. And then it will make me stronger. I want some scallops, some lobster. Man, that first half, that San Fran defense did not look like Joey Bosa or Nick Bosa and Chase Young and all them dudes were out there. And now it's starting to feel like, yeah, okay, they have this super stacked defense. I understand now. But I could have sworn in that first half, it seemed like the backups were in there. They were not playing. They did something at halftime, dude. They might have done some cocaine, some steroids. Maybe Shanahan just yelled at them. But it's been a totally different team. They're playing tougher. They're playing harder. Playing smarter. They came out like they were hungover in the first half. Short pass to Debo. This is an important time for the Lions defense. They need to get a stop right here. The floodgates blew wide open in the third quarter, but they have a chance to right the ship. But yeah, I mean, this game could be 42-24 by the end of it if they don't slow down this offense because they've been all over them as of late. 3 and out would go a long way. Oh, he's got Kittle wide fucking open. He's going to be pretty much over the 50. He's wide open. Yeah, he juked that guy out. You know what, though? Kittle did push off that route. They usually don't call that shit, but he did kind of push off. But it wasn't too blatant. Good no call. I'm fine with it. Kittle only 2 catches for 26 yards. Not doing much. There goes McCaffrey getting them 5. Damn, we all kind of thought the Lions had this shit, huh? Goff's looking salty, man. I don't understand that body language on the sideline. Like, wouldn't it be big if Goff, instead of sitting there pouting, like, all right, do best you can, defense. It don't matter, man. Once we get out there, we got this shit. Like, you might as well have some fucking confidence. You're getting paid $40 million a year. For fuck's sakes, whether you win or lose. Does it fucking matter? You can act like it does. I guess, yeah, you work hard all year. You put all your heart and soul into it. But you're getting paid $40 million to do that. You ain't doing it for the love of the game, dog. I get that guys are out there for the love of the game and this and that. But I don't know how pissed you could really get when your paycheck's $40 million. Purdy under trouble, and he's going to get out of it running for a first down. And, wanting the smoke. No slide, putting that down. But yeah, the Lions are in an absolute situation where there's a ton of pressure on their offense when they get it back. I assume the 49ers are going to find a way to score a touchdown. Now, perhaps another big turnover for the Lions. I don't know. They have had one. If they can get another one, it'd be exactly what the doctor ordered. but you got to take care of business. Probably another run play here on first down. Yeah, no, play action. Purdy with time. Now he has no time, and then he gets fucking walloped, and he's down. Looked like a punch to the gut. He might have been able to hit Ayak, but I don't know. Would have been close. All right, there's Purdy now on 2nd and 17, and he goes down again. Not quite pushing them out of field goal range, but boy, if they could get a sack, they might make that a questionable field goal here. They're still back at they would need like a 15-yard loss. But yeah, the way they've looked this drive, you can hold them to a field goal here. That's big. But they got to get their offense together, and there's going to be a lot of pressure, and I don't like the way Goff was looking. Sometimes sometimes you'll see the guy excited, like, let's get it. But he looked pretty pissy. All right, they do salvage back some yards on 3rd and 20 with a short one to Debo. But it is still field goal time. All right, Moody has already missed one today. Come on, miss it, you beady-eyed fuck. Oh, it's fucking short, dude. He's fine. Yeah, 33. He's cut if he misses this. Down the middle. Easy. Yeah, you too, bro. I don't have much confidence that the Lions can get the offense going. I mean, I'm glad that now with that field goal, though, I'm kind of worried about my bet. That's 7.5. There's still 9:52. I feel like Lions, I think 24 is all they're getting. I don't think they're going to win anymore. And now I'm worried about the 49ers getting another touchdown to close it out. And this whole game, I've felt like a mastermind genius for... I didn't even think about it. I saw 7.5, and I was like, I'm taking that bet for the Lions. But, yeah. It has went sour. It's not spoiled yet, but it's a little sour. San Fran now has a 74% chance to win this football game. I don't know. If I was ESPN, I get that they have some kind of computer program that's probably analyzing this. I don't think this is just a dude like, yeah, man, 74.3%. 49ers. There's a model. And sometimes models don't give you reality. In this case, I would probably err more like 60%. Just because you don't know what Detroit's about to do on this drive. Pretty good chance they do shitty. So I'm obviously saying San Fran 60%, but I want to see it first. Before I start saying 74% and getting up there. Yeah, no. Fuck that. I'm usually pretty good at guessing what number. Sometimes I'll not look at this and guess it, and I'm usually pretty fucking close. In this case, I would have guessed 60 and got it wrong. Oh, wait, they changed it to 65. after the touchback. Just that one play changes it to 65. Yeah, this model's weird. All right, well, let's not look at that. I don't want spoilers. I try not to look at that shit because I know it's a little bit ahead of me by a play. All right, good. You all have a wrench. I noticed my I don't have as many mods on my sports channel. I'm trying to add everybody. Hey, that wrench, dude, that wrench is valuable. Trust me. We get one day, dude. We'll have big streams. It'll be moderator chat only. Oh yeah. I'm gonna preserve the OGs of the community. My goal is to have probably like 100 people that I like a lot as moderators. And maybe not every show would be mod chat only, but a lot of them would be. So that people that I want to talk to that supported me from the very beginning can still get directly to me through my chat. Because if I have like those like Tom Grassi's stream, dude, I mean, I don't understand why anyone even bothers to comment. Unless you're doing super chat. I don't know about him, though. I think a lot of them, I think they do chat bots. There's just so many. Like, why even, those people that are chatting, why are they even, I don't know. There's a lot of popular streamers that get a lot of comments like that. I just don't see any value in that. I guess, what does chat think? And you see them saying the same shit sometimes. What do you think, chat? I don't think that's a good way to address people. I don't know. But then see that I feel like they've got to be a little bit of bastards. Maybe they have like 50% of those people are chat bots. And that way people that actually want to have their comment seen are way more willing to pay for a super chat. Like, I think people do pay for super chats, not just to throw money at the people to support them, but they do want to have their comments seen, potentially read. But this dude's not even reading, like, he won't even read your super chat unless it's like $50 because he's getting so many fucking super chats. It's insane. So I'm wondering if some of those are fake too. Like, I just don't. I don't know if the guy was on there really doing like some ratchet talk and doing like how I do and getting into some like what you would like. Why do you want to watch an independent person talk about the game? Because the independent person might go off on a tangent about something else unrelated to sports that you agree with, that vibes with you, and you can feel like you have a personal connection with them. Instead of somebody acting like a fucking big shot, like a lot of these dudes do. They act like they're bigger than the viewer. I act like I'm on the same level. I don't know. I don't get it. It's one of those things where, like, it's not like what you put in, you get out. You know, you can work as hard as you want. I do. I start to think that until you start fucking around with view bots, nobody takes you seriously. Nobody's just going to give you a shot and listen to you, dude. Unless you got, and then, like I said earlier, you got 100 viewers, though, then it's literally a trick. There might not actually be 100 people there. Or like these big shots. There's not actually 13,000 people there or that many people in the chat. But a large amount of people see like that baseline 1,000. They see a baseline of like 1,000 people in there. And then they're going to sit around and watch that shit no matter how good or bad it is. There's just hella people. It's just the reality. It's a hive mind. But yeah, I already talked about that. But yeah, as a chatter, like I do chat sometimes. I will always go to someone who I know will actually read my fucking comment. I can have an actual conversation with. I might listen to one of the more popular ones if maybe like I just need the audio or I want to hear just the audio. But other than that, yeah, like there's no point in commenting to a guy who's got his chat running. You're not going to get none of the other chatters are even going to read your goddamn comment. It's too much happening. But I guess with like the way people consume media with TikTok and stuff, like that is too much. Your brain isn't really processing much anything. You're just scrolling. So to be a successful live stream, you basically have to make your shit so sporadic and all over the place that people can't follow it with a large amount of chat. I don't know, man. Seems a little kooky to me. But yes, that is the value of my community. If I ever do get shit popping, I'm protecting my chat. All right, well, 4th and 3 for the Lions, who have been struggling to get their offense going. They have gotten the ball down to the 30-yard line. I don't know why they wouldn't just kick a goddamn field goal and tie the game up. But Dan Campbell, he fucking goes for it, dude. They are going. It's not a fake. They're going for it. Goff rolling out, running for his life, and he does not throw a good pass. Looked like he was on to something there. Oh, boy. Bro, fuck you, Dan Campbell, dude. You just fucked up my bet. I should have never trusted this guy. Dude, why do you... I mean, it's a 50-yard field goal, yes, but... I guess maybe he didn't trust his kicker. Damn, dude, that's not good. 49ers could go up now by more than 7, and I'm screwed. If they score a touchdown, we'd be up by 10. And then I'd have to hope that the Lions can salvage a touchdown or field goal late. Yeah, this might be the story of this second half. Just McCaffrey. Feed McCaffrey. Down the stretch here, he might end this fucking game himself. I feel like Shanahan's kind of known for taking a shot in these situations. Maybe not something stupid like a 4th and 3, but maybe go for a long ball. Yeah, and 2nd and 3, watch out right here. He's under center too with I formation. Yep, play action. There it is. He's going to find his man short, though, hitting Debo. Yeah, saw him take the yardage. I was right, though. They kind of wanted to set up for something deep. Although his first read was that short out route check down. If they're really trying to go deep, his first read, he's looking way downfield. He pretty much did play action, turned, took one step, and threw the ball. Didn't even look downfield. Might have had a guy wide open. They'll go I formation again. You know the run's coming. 2 yards for McCaffrey. Oh, goddamn. Man, my stomach's still fucked up from all the shitty food I've been eating. That's going to change because I'm not going to fucking eat for 2 days. That shit does work, man. Just don't eat for 2 days. You're going to like the way you look after them 2 days. Damn, Lions defense not ready for this 2nd and 8. 49ers don't take advantage of it, though. They let him get set. Now Purdy back to pass. Opt to dump it down to McCaffrey. He gets tackled. So there's your 3rd down. Lions are hoping that the decision to go for it on 4th and 3 does not backfire, and getting a stop here would ensure that. Although, could you see Kyle Shanahan go for a 4th down? I would not do that. I'd go ahead and punt. You can pin them back. Their offense hasn't been doing much. There's only going to be 4 minutes left. I'd run the ball right here to ensure the clock keeps moving. I think you can trust your defense a little bit. But I'm sure they're going to fucking pass. Go for a first. Yeah. Purdy steps up. He's in trouble. He's running. He's going to get the 1st down and more with his legs. There he goes, diving down past the 30-yard line. A massive 1st down. One that you look back and say, that was it right there. Now, if you're the Lions, you really got to hold them to a field goal. And you're not going to get the ball back with much time because they're going to be conservative, run the ball, make sure they take clock off. What? They're going to knee on 1st and 2nd down and then wind up in like 3rd and 13 and just get it. That might have worked for the Lions in the first half, the way their offense was moving. McCaffrey to the outside, finds a hole. He's got a 1st down and more. 10, 5, thrown out of bounds at the 2. And this one is not looking good for the Lions, nor is it looking good for my bet. I don't really care if they win or lose. I would like to see the Lions win, of course. But I don't really care that much because I am a McCaffrey fan. I'm wearing his fucking jersey. I do kind of want to see him win a Super Bowl. White running back, how could you not love him? And he's kind of been the guy here that's down the stretch, really turning it up for him. I formation here, nothing but tight ends. And they run it up the middle. Oh, man, somebody's pissed. Elijah Mitchell scores the touchdown. McCaffrey got vultured. I guarantee you there's people out there that had McCaffrey over 2.5 touchdowns that just got screwed. And I might have got screwed on my bet too, because there goes 7.5 spread is currently being covered by the 49ers right now. Despite being up 24-7, the Lions are still not even going to cover the fucking spread in this game, dude. You got to be shitting me. Pissed at his shit. Pissed at his shit. Missed the extra point. Fuck you. No, he made it. Man, it's almost like last game a little bit, with the second half kind of like not so great. Although this game, the first half was all Lions, but that was interesting to see because they were not favored. They were favored to lose by 7 points. You knew the 49ers were going to come back, but you didn't think it was going to be that ugly. This is now a 27 point. No. Yeah. 34. It was 24-7. This is a 27-point run, unanswered, in the second half for the 49ers. Oh, they're being gay? Yeah, a lot of people like to LARP as gay. That's like a thing. That podcast I like called Come Town. There's a live stream of it that goes 24/7, and like it's a thing to go in there and just be like, "Hi, I'm gay," like everyone does. That's what. Like, hey guys, I'm gay. By the way, I'm gay. They just LARPed at the being gay. It gets old pretty quick. It was kind of funny at first, but then it gets really old. It's just kind of really dumb. I don't know. I might be too. Of all the degenerate things and topics I cover and the crazy conspiracy theories, one thing that holds me back is probably my intelligence. It probably hurts me. People aren't really used to someone explaining things in an articulate, unbiased, dual-sided way. I don't know if people like that. I know some of them do. I'm the guy for the people that are tired of all the things that are popular. If all the things that are popular annoy you, I'm your fucking guy. Because all the things that are popular annoy me. And yeah, that LARPing. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah, the LARPing that they're gay. I mean, maybe they're just really stoned. I don't know. Yeah. Purdy needs to be oiled up. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't think I've said anything. I haven't said anything gay all stream. Maybe I think. What did I say? I said something. Every once in a while it can be funny, but that's like the main thing for some people. It's calling everything gay, and it's funny that their penises are out and stuff. All right, well, 3rd and 6 for Goff. They need to do fucking something, and they got Sam Laporta open. That is a first down. I just need them to score a fucking field goal. That's all I need. He said they go to the Pride Parade. Well, if I'm going to call someone gay, I'm going to say that like Justin Jefferson, because he looks like a fucking tranny. He looks like he's kind of transgender. I mean, that's an objective statement. I'm not just saying, Bryce Purdy and his little bussy need to get oiled up so he's harder to tackle. I mean, they are San Francisco. I can see it. Yeah, I'm sure they're saying stuff like, oh, man, I bet you Kittle. At halftime, they're probably oiling up each other's bussies. Getting a nice 5-minute in real quick. Quick little bust before halftime. It's a low blow shit. It's very comedically easy. It's one of the. It's very, very easy. It's sort of funny, and it's very easy to conjure up gay jokes. So a lot of those people want to be funny, but they're not very smart. So that's all they come up with. It's like the trolls. The same concept. When you battle a troll, you're getting the same shit every fucking time. It's like it's the same format and formula. They're fucking dumb people that say like pretty much three similar things that they're gonna come at you with. They're either gonna call you a fucking pedophile, try to figure out some way to mock you. Maybe you're doing a live stream that you don't get that many viewers. They're going to mock you on that. They might just call you gay. Like, there's not, because they'd be even more if they did actually just be themselves, they would just be more frustrating. A troll, dude, they suck. If you actually talk to one of them, like getting real with them, like the way they think and live, it's incredible. It's like frustrating. So they just need to do that. That would really piss people off. If the troll was just, they don't realize that they're too stupid. They think like, oh, I need to put on this show and say you got caught by Tommy from Predator Poachers. But really, it'd be more frustrating to deal with the troll if they just said whatever was really on their mind. It would just be so unbearable and annoying. And again, that's why they're trolls. They're angry people that don't have friends because they fucking suck. Because everything that comes out of their mouth fucking sucks and it's hard to fucking deal with. So yeah, if you're a troll and you really want to piss me off, just fucking be yourself. Drop the fucking spam. Drop the fucking call me Tommy from getting caught by Tommy from Predator Poachers. Just fucking have a conversation with me about something. You're gonna piss me off. You're gonna suck. I'm gonna be annoyed by you. Goff on 1st and 10 has his man and Reynolds making up for a drop earlier. We are under 2 minutes, folks. This one's getting hot. Detroit needs to score quickly. A touchdown or a field goal. Honestly, it's smart to just go for a field goal right now, but they're going to go for one more. Goff, quick throw, out route. Got his man, out of bounds. Sam Laporta, you kick a field goal right here. You got 3 timeouts. You go ahead and get the kicking team out there. You've got to get 10 points either way you swing it. I don't know what's going through their head. Why the fuck wouldn't you kick a field goal here? Why would you even bother going for a touchdown? I guess, hey, we can get the touchdown now. It'll be easier later to get the field goal. But you need 10 points, and you need time to get those 10 points. So if you can get points right now, without, you're taking more time off the clock. The time that they take away, sure, they might get a touchdown here, but you've now taken time away from the next drive. Okay. They do end up getting a touchdown. That's the backup tight end. No, they're saying he's out of bounds at the 1 yard line. I don't know about that. That's pylon, baby. Oh, the foot. They got the foot. Call into cable news shows. Yeah, I could do. Once I have a laptop, I can figure out some shit like that. There's a way basically like, or if I could troll on an online game or shit like that. Or just be goofy and say ridiculous shit. Sprint out for Goff. Pushing the edge. Throws it away. But yeah, there's a way for y'all to be able to hear my audio that I'm hearing. Whatever else I'm doing. It like captures every... Like you have an OBS that can capture everything. So if I'm like using my computer to call in or something like that. Or I guess phone, I would just put it on speakerphone. Shit. Now I'm on the air. Fuck. I'll do a bunch of like have like a serious conversation on like a radio station, but then start going off like 9/11 was an inside job. They're frying people's brains with 5G. They're brainwashing us all. They can control your thoughts. The New World Order is coming. We have to stop the globalists. Damn 49ers defense. It's bent, but it is not willing to break a 4th and goal. Bro, kick a fucking field goal, you dumb bastards. What are they thinking? I get that they're worried that when they get the ball back, they're going to have so less time. But they won't even have time to do anything. So they're thinking, we got to get the touchdown here. When we get the ball back, there might be 10 seconds left. We might need one miracle play. I don't know. Well, here it comes. 4th and goal throw. Back of the end zone is caught. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And there he goes, hobbling off the field. I think he's hurt. Wow. That wasn't a trick play or anything. I mean, he just ran her out in the back of the end zone, and it was a good route, and they made a great catch. You forget that he's a fucking good receiver, dude. He plays wide receiver. He's not just some random speed guy. That's what it seemed like so far. He seems like a 5th-round draft pick that didn't really do much in college, but he's so fast that you find a way to get him involved. But no, he was a good top-end receiver. It wasn't just the speed. He could catch, could play, run his routes. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I don't really care. I don't really care. They got their touchdown. They're going to cover. The only way they wouldn't cover is if San Fran scores a touchdown, which they won't. If they're in a position to score a touchdown, they wouldn't. They would just knee it out and end the game. At that point, like if they have that type of movement, unless there's a busted play and they take one to the house, even then they would probably go down and knee it out. So if you're the Lions, you do have to go onside kick. 56 seconds left. You only have 2 timeouts. If you don't get this, I mean, yeah, it's a ball game. So wait, first down, you take a knee. Call 1 timeout. Second down, take a knee. They call another timeout. Third down, you take a knee. Now the clock's moving. You're at 56 seconds. You'd probably be around 50 with those 2 kneel downs. So you take things down to 10 seconds. As that's ticking, you're punting off the ball. You probably get 5 seconds of hang time. Detroit on a fair catch, they might get it back with 5 seconds left. In all likelihood, that is what will happen. I don't think the 49ers would even bother trying to run a play. That is not a punt. I think it's going to be knee, punt. Or could the Lions get this onside? Here it comes. It's a bouncer. It's high in the air. It's pretty good. He dives for it off of his hands. He couldn't hold on. It's into the hands of George Kittle, who was behind the main line there by about 10 yards. Beautiful onside kick. But the Lions cover man. Oh, was that past 10 yards anyways? I don't know. But he got his hand on it and punched it forward. There's a flag. Yeah, I think he touched it too early. Fuck, I'm in that phase of my fasting where I start tasting food. Oh, I'm tasting a sub sandwich right now. I need it. Strength. Must have strength. Well, does the penalty even fucking matter, dude? What's the worry? Why do they have to review and figure? Let's figure out if we got this one right, boys. We gotta make sure. What, the 49ers get some extra yards? Who cares? Yeah, illegal touching. Big fucking whoop. They didn't even need to worry about that. So they need some common sense. There's situations where they should look into it and they don't, on like pass interferences. In the situations like this, like it doesn't fucking it just get over it, dude. But then you kind of have a sloppy game. You got to call things by the books. You don't want a sloppy game. But in all reality, like, come on. They could have just easily just been like, nah, no flag. Shanahan can complain all he wants. Yeah, the guy touched it early. Just don't throw the flag. Make it easy. Oh, they are going to run a play. I don't think they need to. I guess don't even give them a fucking... That does give them a chance, though, by running plays. What gives you more a chance? A punt where you punt when you field the ball, you're only going to have 5 seconds left. Now, I get that you can run the clock out if you do take that punt return for a touchdown. It's not like you have 5 seconds to get there. Now, once you're down, the game's over if the clock hits 0. I guess they could block the punt. I don't know. But now the Lions here, if they're going to keep running plays, they're going to have 2 chances to try to get a fumble. I would think kneeing it down and punting it with 5 seconds left gives you a better chance. gives the Lions less of a chance to do anything. Better chance for the 49ers. But I don't know. I'm nitpicking. I'm being nitpicky. Hold on to the fucking ball. You'll be fine. They got Mitchell in there doing it too. McCaffrey's down. Dude, John Lynch. Why does John Lynch look like a fucking evil genius right now? He's sitting there with his arms crossed, an angry look with his eyes, but a smile on his face. He looks like an evil villain mastermind. Kind of is, dude, with this team. How the fuck do you even get all these players? It's bullshit. Like, you're not supposed to be able to have 2 first overall draft pick edge rushers, who both of them have kind of lived up to the bill so far in the NFL. I guess Chase Young, maybe. He feels like more like a guy that got drafted 7th overall. Maybe not first, but still pretty high. Bosa's been tearing shit up. Especially Nick Bosa in particular. I think he's been better than Joey. All right, I'll take it, man. My bet's going to win. I would like to see Detroit get a victory, but Chiefs versus 49ers, rematch from a few years back, and a lot of shit has changed. No Tyreek Hill, no Jimmy Garoppolo. Wasn't like Sammy Watkins on the 49ers or some crazy shit? Or no, he might have been on the Chiefs, actually, or both. I think he was on both. I think he was on the 49ers and then went to the Chiefs. That's that. 1 second left, 4th and 11. So they're going to have to do something here. Or they can just take like a weird knee. You could spike too. Well, 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. They pulled the comeback. At one point, it was 27 unanswered points for the 49ers. 27-0 stretch that will define this game. Lions were able to muster up a touchdown at the end, but time was limited. There was not enough time. And they lost the ball game. And that's the fucking that, dude. Damn, son. You fucking win some, you fucking lose some. Dan Campbell, I don't think he did bad. There was that 4th and 3, though, man, in field goal range where they could just kicked a fucking field goal. And the game would have been tied. Oh, is that Brock Purdy's mom? Hello. Sugar. Cougar alert. We need like a cougar alert. All right, well, anyways, that's going to do it for the show. Thank you all for tuning in to my broadcast here. Lions fans are crying, dude. Well, she's a woman, of course. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. As a Cleveland Browns fan, if we made it this far and lost, would I cry? No, I'd cry if we won. Not if we lost. I'm not a pussy. But I am emotional. So if I win, I'll do happy cry, emotional, in a positive way cry. But not sad, bitchy cry. That's not in my blood. Bro, Brandon Ayuk looks like he might. Looks like the average hood dude. He'd like smoke a blunt with. He looks like he's all fucking fried out trying to talk to Aaron Andrews. It's like, to be honest, Aaron, we got fucking blazed at halftime. I don't know if that'd be a good idea, maybe. If it was basketball. I don't think being stoned would make you better at football. Basketball, it can for sure, dude. I could tell you for sure that when I was playing a lot of basketball, maybe not a lot of actual pickup games, but I would shoot around like every day after I worked out. And I noticed that if I was stoned, dude, I could shoot way better. And the game kind of slowed down. But anyways, yeah. That's a tough one for Detroit. I mean, they were up 24-7. That is like, I mean, it's not as bad as what happened with the Atlanta Falcons, but it's up there. And that was halftime, 24-7 at halftime. I think they got the ball first too, coming out. But that is that. All right, thank you everybody. As always, keep it fucking real. And we will catch you next time. Peace.